Good morning from Sweden. So, today I just want to answer this question for you. What is rapid transformational therapy and how can it help you to get pregnant and also create your ideal life?
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
Because I just realized that I'm talking so much about chemotherapy and I'm talking so much about the subconscious mind and I'm talking so much about when you unlock your subconscious mind, then you can actually get pregnant even though you were diagnosed with unexplained infertility. But I just realized that I didn't really mention why this is so extremely powerful. So I want to take the opportunity to do that right now so that you can fully understand what technique is it that I use and why am I so extremely passionate about it, and why do I talk about not only becoming a mother but actually become a happy mother, creating a life that you fully love. So for me, how I describe rapid transformational therapy, which is one of the methods that I use when working with my fertility clients and my clients who want to fulfill their life's purpose and want to turn their life's purpose into a well-paid business so they can make a difference in this world. I describe this method as an express way to manifest the life you truly want. So I have already been sharing with you that when I went through infertility, I went through 5 years of infertility. I've been telling you, I was really depressed at the time. And I just felt powerless and really devastated. But what I haven't told you so far is that I also was in a job, or maybe I did mention that. I was also in a job that I absolutely hated. And I just felt this feeling like it must be more to my life than what I'm currently living. A lot of people liked hanging around me, and if I wanted to go out for a coffee with somebody, I could for sure do that. But I never felt in the life that I was living back then that I felt connected. I felt very isolated, even though there were physical people around me, but I felt disconnected and I felt very lonely and I felt misunderstood. And my life was just this unhappy place. And I was truly longing for something. I didn't know what that something was, but I knew I wanted freedom and I knew I wanted a big life. I didn't know what that big life meant, but I knew that it was something completely different than what I was living. However, no matter what I did, I tried different businesses. I applied to different jobs and I did all of these things at the same time while trying to get pregnant. And it was just this feeling that felt like life was against me. It really felt like nothing was working out for me. And this is also when I started to kind of drink alcohol every night just to numb my feelings. Sometimes I was so drunk when I went to bed that I was just laughing at myself, I was just laughing because I was like, this is just hilarious. That was the only time I was actually kind of able to get out of control, because my mind just wanted to control everything and I just felt so miserable, and the alcohol just helped me to kind of relax. And that was the only time of the day where I could relax, because I was so focused, I gotta make something work, I gotta figure something out. So that is back then, and actually that's not more than 5 years ago when I was there. And why I say that rapid transformational therapy is the express way to manifest the life you want. So now you know, I was in a very unhappy state that I see that so many people are. I never met a woman, or maybe a few, but almost all the people who truly resonate with my work are women who really feel that, hey, there must be more to my life than what I'm currently living, and I want a bigger life. I don't know exactly what that bigger is, but I feel that it must be more, and I feel that I have something I'm here to do, but I don't know what that is. And they're also going through the infertility. So the infertility is just one of several things they're actually going through, and this is why I also ask you in the booking form to really let me know what are the things that you struggle with, because I want to truly figure out, is this for you? Are you ready to really transform your life? 180 degrees and just go in a totally brand new direction to really create the life that you truly, truly love and want, that you feel so happy and excited about. So when I kind of like stumbled, because I was searching for 4 years, I was just Googling, trying everything I could possibly come across that would help me to either kind of build my own business or get pregnant. Like those were the two things. I was so focused on those two things. I was Googling. After 4 years, I did stumble on a woman called Marissa Peer, who is the founder of the method called Rapid Transformational Therapy. And she was explaining to me in a blog article or whatever, and she told this thing about the subconscious mind, and she said that if you have a subconscious block or a subconscious fear, the chances are that you will not get pregnant how much you even try, because your subconscious mind is wired to protect you from anything that it believes is not good for you. And that is how I, with the help of her method, Rapid Transformational Therapy, actually got back in charge of my own fertility. So I started my ovulation, as you probably have heard. But then I started to understand, like, I was like, oh my goodness, if I can start to program my subconscious mind for fertility, what else can I actually program it for? Because I was stuck in so many areas, right? And it wasn't long since I actually got, like, after that, so I started my ovulation, and not long after that I got the invitation to go to London and train with her, with Marissa Peer, in person, to learn her technique, Rapid Transformational Therapy. So I was actually the second person in the whole of Sweden learning this amazing technique, and this is now 4 years ago. And like, it was such a life transforming thing. I remember when coming to her training, and I really felt like, oh my gosh, this was the first time I really felt like I was good at something, because I'd had this so much performance anxiety my whole life. And I know that so many of you have that as well. We're feeling that I'm not good enough and I don't know what to do. Like, I've had that my whole life. And when coming to London and do the training to become a rapid transformation therapist, it just felt for me like, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do. And after that, I started to transform my own life. I became obsessed with doing RTT, Rapid Transformation Therapy, sessions on my subconscious mind. I as soon as I came over a block, like, oh, now I'm having a hard time to charge for my service, or now I'm having a hard time to connect with people, whatever it was, went into the subconscious mind, figure out where did this first start, what was the root cause of this problem in the first beginning, and same with the fertility, and the same with why I had been attracting like people who were trying to take advantage of me. Like, I've been attracting all these different things into my life that I wasn't happy about, and I just started to go and find the root cause in my subconscious mind why that was. And that is the power of the subconscious mind. That is the power of Rapid Transformation Therapy, that in a session we actually go into the subconscious mind through, like, it's kind of a super deep relaxed meditation. If you ever meditated, it's just such a lovely relaxed state, and we're so much in control. We just get so much access, like the client, the person who is in hypnosis, just gets so much access to your own subconscious mind, to everything there is, to your whole belief system, to your whole life. Like, everything is just in there. It's like the biggest library. It's like the biggest computer. It's just like Google. Your subconscious mind is just like Google. You know, when I help a client, when I ask a question, go back to the root cause of why this issue started with the fertility, why your subconscious mind started to block your ability to get pregnant, or why your subconscious mind started to block your ability to know and live your true purpose, why you actually came here. Your subconscious mind will go straight back to the root cause, to the scene, event, to a vivid, vital, crucial memory that's everything to do with that, and that was within your childhood. Sometimes people even go back to past lives, but that's more rare. Most of the time people only go back to this lifetime, and we figure out exactly where the block started. And the second thing we do in a session is that we heal that old trauma, we heal that old wound within the session. And the third part of the session is that we actually do the transformation. We reprogram your subconscious mind for your wanted situation. So let's say that we do a session on you knowing that you are enough. And then we're going to reprogram your subconscious mind to just know for sure with a strong confidence that you are enough and that you can speak your own truth. I'm so much about speaking the truth. And I'm sure if you would go out and ask my clients, they would all say, Linda's all about like learning how to speak my own truth. Because I truly believe that each one of us, we have a message to share with this world. And I believe in how like my focus is to help future mothers to learn how to speak their own truth, to learn how to connect with themselves, to know that you are enough. That's what I'm so passionate about, because I believe that is how we change the world. You will hear some testimonials from former clients or clients that I'm working with currently. You will hear them say that, yes, I am so much more ready now to bring in my children than I first was when I started to get pregnant and it didn't work. Because they have been doing so much incredible work on their subconscious mind, transforming into the women that they are supposed to be without the fears, without the layers of anxiety, without the layers of worry. They can now turn up to the world and show the world who they truly are. And just imagine the different kind of leadership you will have in your family when you are able to speak your truth, when you are able to go out in the world and show up for as who you are, do what you came here to do, feel and know that, wow, every morning I'm waking up with purpose. And I go out in the world and I show up for the person who I am supposed to be, who I know I came here to be. This is why I'm talking about congratulations that you have been going through infertility. This was my wake-up call. I see that the frustrations that we are going through in our lives, and you will hear a specific testimonial from Johanna, which was an amazing testimonial, and it's a video testimonial, and she was explaining that she went through so much frustration in her life, and that frustration led her to look for answer. And that's how she came across me somewhere in a forum on Facebook, and she came across me and we started to work together 8 months later, which is now she have truly transformed her life. She wakes up in the mornings feeling so passionate about her life, and she just landed her absolutely dream job, and the work that we have been doing on her subconscious mind is absolutely incredible. And she's also saying in that testimonial that when she feels ready to become a mother, because many women actually, and many people who come to me, they feel that, yeah, the reason why I want to become a mother right now is because I feel stressed, because society have been telling me that if I don't have children before the age of 35, then it's just going down and it's just going to be harder and harder and harder. And so this is why it's so also important to know that no, it's not too late. It's definitely not too late. And that's what Johanna said as well, that when she feels ready to bring in the children, then she will be a totally different kind of mother than if she would have had children because she just felt that the clock was ticking before. And that is just so truly, truly, truly beautiful. And this is why I'm so passionate about what I do. And this is why if you end up having a call with me, you will see that I will be asking you a lot of questions. Maybe you have already gone through the questionnaire, or maybe you will go through the questionnaire, but I have a lot of questions that I ask you. And the reason why I ask you this, all these different questions, is because I want to figure out where you are at right now. Because my focus is not only to help you to get pregnant, but my life and my mission's work is about helping you to fulfill your happiness. Your children is going to be a super magical bonus in that, but they are not going to be responsible for your happiness. Because if they are responsible for your happiness, they are going to feel a massive pressure. That's also a trauma that I've been healing with so many other women, that they say oh, I'm the only happiness for my parents, and therefore I always have to be the good girl, therefore I always have to show up as no problem maker, and I just have to stay in the small little box to not upset my parents because they love me so much and I'm the source of their happiness. That's a massive pressure on the child. And this is why I believe so much in transforming your life before your kids come in. So that when your kids come in, they will know they are not the source of your happiness. They are enough as they are, and they're the most magical thing you have ever seen in your entire life, for sure. But they are not the source. They're your happiness. That's not depend on them, because that's going to put so much conscious or unconscious pressure on them. We don't want that. We want our children to know, like, hey, I'm enough. My mom loves me for who I am, and I don't have to put on facades, or I can just show up to the world for who I am. And the more work you go through with yourself right now, before they come in, before you get pregnant, or even you get pregnant straight away when we start work together, but then to continue to doing the hypnosis sessions, to just heal these other things, so that you can actually have a job or a career. I know that many of you want to be stay-at-home moms where you're working from home because you want to have your own freedom and having your own money, not being dependent on a husband or a partner, because you want to have your own life, your own freedom. And for me, yes, I totally think that is so critically important, that you have your own money, that you have your own purpose, that you feel like, hey, I'm here, I'm showing up to the world and I'm serving this world. I'm serving humanity by being me, by spreading the unique message that only I have. And this is how I see the work I do. And this is why I see, like, you have been going through unexplained infertility or infertility. And for me, I see it was a reason why you have been doing so. It has been letting you hear so that you can finally connect with who you truly are. And we do that by rapid transformational therapy. We go into your subconscious mind again. We go into your subconscious mind, figure out exactly where these different issues, where these different blockages were created in the first place. Then we heal them and we rewire your subconscious mind for your wanted outcome. Those sessions are absolutely extraordinary. And they're extremely powerful, and it doesn't take many sessions. We work maximum 3 sessions on one issue. So when you want to create a life of your dreams, that's when the 9-month Becoming a Happy Mama program comes into place. And because I don't want to have you only, as I said, get pregnant. I want you to be able to fulfill your life's purpose, and I want you to be able to live that super happy, fulfilled life, because I totally believe that's how you step up into the mother that you are supposed to be, because that means that you will be able to help your kids with all the tools, with all the work that you have been doing. You will be an extraordinary mother. An extraordinary mother because you have done so much work on you. You have learned, you have healed your own wounds, and you will be leading the family with so much happiness and joy without putting the pressure that your kids have to be the source of your joy. You are going to be such a magical mother. And the other kind of session that I also do a lot of is a future progression, where we actually go into they are separate sessions, where we go into your future. If you want, I always ask the client before, would you like to meet yourself in the future? And most people say yes, for sure, absolutely. So we ask the subconscious mind, the higher self, to take you into the future, to meet your future self who actually have the results that you are looking for. Then we come back to the present moment, and I rewire your subconscious mind to hold on to these pictures from your future. And that creates such a calmness in your whole being. And that's really extraordinary. You will probably hear on some of the testimonials or read on some of the testimonials how other people have experienced those sessions. But these are the things that we will be talking about in your call. And you can ask me questions about the rapid transformation therapy sessions or the future progression sessions, because I just want you to feel and tune in, like, what Linda is saying, does it resonate with me? And do I want to create a life where I am happy and fulfilled? Or do I only want to get pregnant, like, no matter what, and my happiness doesn't matter so much? You will know if you feel that I'm the right person to help you, and I will for sure feel and tune into that as soon as I receive your questionnaire, your answers. That's how I work. I work from my intuition and I work from my heart. I want to know that the collaborations I have with people, I want to know that, okay, we are going to make your life extraordinary. That's why we are here, and I want it to be an equal commitment from both of us. So that's why I only take on a few clients at a time. I know that some people write that like, hey, only some spots available. But for me, no, it's true. I only work with a few people at a time because I want to provide the highest quality of support, the highest quality of guidance on your journey. So not only will you have access to me, of course, when we are doing the sessions, but also in between the sessions. I will be there for you during your whole journey to guide you, to support you, whatever fears, worries, or excitements come up throughout your journey, because this is important. This is what helped me to make my journey very, very fast, because I see that my journey went very fast from the first time when I found rapid transformational therapy and I first started to turn on my fertility and really see that I turned my ovulation back on, because I didn't have ovulation before, and I turned it back on, and it was working each and every month, and for over 4 years now it has been working. Like, and my period comes exactly the same time every month. It's incredible. Based on before, it used to be like 23 days and it could be 32 days. It was totally random, but now it's like on the spot 8 months, which is absolutely incredible, with no injections, no hormone things, only from my subconscious mind. Anyhow, so when I first found that, 1 year later I was out of my old life. It took me 1 year of rewiring, of transformation, of healing, of understanding what has been going on, what was the root cause of why had been feeling so stuck, why I was not able to speak my truth, why I was so kind of like just desperate and frustrated in my life. And then I started to figure out my life had a much bigger meaning, and that, as I said, it took me 1 year to get out of my old life after I first found this technique. So this is why I'm so sure that if we would decide that you are a great fit for the 9-month Becoming a Happy Mother program, this is why I'm so convinced in telling you that in the end of the 9 months, you will either be like long gone pregnant, or you will have a super clear understanding and knowing how your children will come in. That is what will be happening, and it's extraordinary. And I know that your subconscious mind is so much more powerful than you can possibly ever imagine. Like for me, I've been working with it for over 4 years, but it feels like only the beginning. This machine here, it's absolutely incredible, and I'm so excited to see you in our call, and I'm so excited for you to start testing the power of your own subconscious mind through the future progression and through the rapid transformational therapy sessions. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna sip my coffee since I couldn't drink it while I was talking because I got so excited. Anyway, I wish you a super, super lovely day, and please reach out to me if you have any questions, and I'm really, really, really excited to answer them for you, and I'm really excited to see your journey unfold and how you will transform your whole reality by start to work with your subconscious mind, because I want you to, as I said, not only becoming a mother, but an extraordinary, happy, fulfilled mother who lives your dream life, who has the house you want, or the apartment you want, who drives the car you want, who have the money that you want, who have the children that you want, who have the healthy, loving, abundant relationship that you want. I want that for you. And the physical, healthy, strong, sexy body, like whatever you want, I want that for you, because it's important. I want you to be able to show up in this world as the person you came here to be. Bye for now.